Okay, my people, how na day? It's another bright day. How the cash flow they go for your area? Still your boy, High Priest. The good vibes emitter. We don't come again today. This is another brand new episode of the Trenches podcast. Yes, we've been getting your good remarks, we've been getting your comments, reports everywhere good, normal. I want to say thank you to you guys. I don't expect time, but I don't see I just catch my vibe normal. I just put them out there with my guy normally. And okay, see how it be now. Response said today, okay. Yes, like I said earlier on, it's another episode, and today's episode promises to be a very, very interesting one because everybody will feel relate to them as long as either they're going for trenches or if at all you don't get alignments for trenches people before. Yes, that's how it is. Before I go far, I be here with my guy, my main man. This guy will do wonders, but I think he always shoots me with this in look. Don't if I don't enter gym now, the gym anyhow, I'm going to frustrate me with this muscle. Okay, yes, his name is Ishe Omobola. This your name go far. Your name go far. Like you need to actually take it step by step to avoid doing batting. Yes, my main man, how you doing? What's going on?
Very well. Thank you. So just to buttress on a few points, we've really seen your feedback, your comments, the views, and everything. The support, it has been massive from every end, and we really want to say we appreciate this. We are not backing down anytime soon because I don't give us go ahead and say make we dey go, make we dey do and they go say we enjoy and now that kind of support and that kind of love we actually they expect. And they don't let us down. We say thank you, and thank you. We said we will give a hot topic, vast goes from right and left.
No be lie.
Thank you, everybody. So I Christy, you talk about something now, so you do the intro. Cash. How did cash be for your area?
My brother. let me tell you something. At a point in time, I had to go and root out my old canvas because guy I check. I don't know like no real matters. I check like I needed to go hustle now. So guy, I know we get cash. Imagine when you get cash, when you get money for your account,
or if you access
them.
POS people want you do like kids.
Guy, I want like till today, I have a very good friend of mine that I don't talk to her anymore. Like she actually has this POS stand. Like I don't talk to her. Like you get become they proud though.
Your pride there, no be here.
Jesus.
They use 1,000, collect 5,000. They use 2,000, collect 10,000.
Guy,
bro, my own added money, make me really share.
Or how it is for my street. We can't do am on the come so okay, na shade by pattern. After I have so the level. What do you get? So when the swap, I tell you now. I tell you, bro. That's how we actually survived it. But yes, we thank God and the government for hearing our cries and letting this particular phase of the economy go by. You get? Yes. Today's episode is growing up in the trenches. Like a life story we want to talk to.
I say go long.
Because we can actually talk about trenches being a mindset or being a place without talking about this particular topic. You get now we've all had our views and said okay, this is how we think trenches is. Now how you feel relate to them, how you think grow up for your hood. Now you see we won't talk now. More know whether true. Now trenches you grow.
Na trench you grow.
Or
I mean, carry you go trenches.
You get.
I mean, go use holiday for trenches.
You understand? Well, true, some people say they can't do what they for trenches.
Yes,
Sha.
now.
They be like all those sporty people. Then they can't be like Oyibo.
They
They don't
can't,
come.
they can't greet grandpa for trenches.
You
For
get.
the likes of Ajegule,
Man.
Kokosai, and their grandpa they stay now. They can't use 1 week, but still even they still the 1 week stuff now. Even inside them go be.
They be lying. They just once in a while. But grandpa won't go outside now. Okay, I come. Let us go and buy something.
Let's go to
Grandpa will be this. Now my son picking, no, now my grandson. All this kind of vibe. You understand? Yes. So my guy, I want to ask, what is the major thing you miss growing up in the trenches? What are those things you miss?
Well, honestly, while growing up, I think one of the major things I missed, or let me say, I missed is the fact that there's this bond, this genuine bond in the trenches while we were growing up. Yes, so sometimes the day you say your parents will tell you, say, no go in this person's side, no go in that
Normal.
Down at the don't see, they don't get issues. Probably person don't go use person water for morning.
I didn't tell you.
The two parents don't read.
You're gonna get that low video. Anything better.
Do you understand? The two parents don't read for themselves. If you for after content, no go there, this person house again. I don't want to see you there, make go watch TV.
I didn't tell you.
Honestly, there's this genuine bond in the trenches where I live. Where say, if my parents don't come back for night, if they won't find you, they know where you did.
Facts.
They know they find you. Say,
Facts.
Where this guy did. They know where you did. Say, now these people house where you did. And it sure say, as you did their house, you don't chop night food. So that bond, that bond, man, I miss that bond.
True.
It is genuine. Do you understand? Not genuine bond. No be say anybody do eye service for anybody, but now everything don't scatter. Everybody want to do big boys, big girls.
I tell you, man, it's just
from levels. It's really disheartening.
Actually, well, nice level because I remember me God said, although that's the fact of saying my pops will not be like and then, but it is what it is, man. If you're not around, I'll do my shit. Normal. I just use my head. You get what I actually miss is that's freedom. Freedom of you can actually do anything, possibly anything, and get away with about 90% of it because a small child live on a small picking. You get, but now, man don't grow now. You're actually grown up now, and you cannot do anything anyhow because
you're accountable.
I tell you that accountability is now the problem. You get, accountability is the problem. I'm like, which kind of wahala. You get. I'm like, okay, it's actually nice. Now talking about growing up in the trenches, another thing I would say I miss is, yes, like I said, the bond amongst our peers. You get those enviness, no today. You go there, but today you get. So why did they now? You are your guys then. When I feel those on Friday night, then they plan ball when I go play Saturday morning. You get. So okay, I won't go party. Okay, bro, I won't go this party. And see also what I have. I have 1K, or I have 500. I already saved since. How much do you have? Some people say I don't get too much. Okay, I get like 400. I get like that's coming together.
If they go bash for when we trade, if they go bash, well, I don't get shoe. Now one of your guys, okay, I get shoe. Okay, that year you get one wear yellow top. Okay, I get yellow top. I will give you. You get shoe. This one get one way you go borrow this one. Everybody go sharp car. This one go car. That one go car. But now this one borrow this one. And nobody they know saying that this one borrow this one that one.
You get
this one that car.
It's not
this one that car. Everybody go the bash, come back. Everybody go car. Enjoy life.
It's not like now if you say. I think now you and your niggas now I won't come on more. To even ask your guys say how far. I know I'm not unstead on this level. Yeah. You go the fear because this guy go this and talk tomorrow. You get. So it's like I am on the point of view that man, like growing up in the trenches was actually fun. You have the bad side. You have the good side.
Definitely.
Now let's good side actually. If you see most children even outside trenches have been enjoying. Now, the bad side now we won't talk about growing up in the trenches. The bad things we see when we're small and how we take hold ourselves to become the better person we will feel say we will be today. Now, my guy, I want to ask you, what is the biggest temptation you faced as a child growing up in the trenches?
I think it should be the fact that I almost turned area boy.
You say what?
You say for my side for Bariga then, we dey call that side Ebute. That Ebute, bros, nothing wey you dey find wey no dey that Ebute. And then the issue of cultism never dey rampant like that.
Yes.
Area boy.
Na Togri
area boy.
Togri gang and the rest.
Na him dey that time. So for that Ebute side, some people dey collect because na that riverine area wey be say fishermen, the people dey pack sand from inside water. They deal in sand business, fish business. So some people dey collect the sand money.
Yes.
The fish money. She understand. So all those kind of things. So some country they call them omo downtown. Some people say they be omo Idu. You know wetin Idu mean? Idu na bed bug. You know say if bed bug,
they worry.
Idu dey plenty.
They worry.
And then they worry. So now these two gangs dey for Bariga there, omo downtown and omo Idu. You understand? And then they worry pass, and they no born you well. If you go the kind of public school, the school where I go, Ajayi Crowder, they no born you well. For Bariga, if you dey Bariga, Ajayi Crowder for Bariga.
Wow.
There, you go St. Luke's, you go CMS, you go Ajayi Crowder. No, if you no join court, if you omo downtown or if you omo do either of these three, honestly, either. So it was almost tempting because every of your guys desire them be omo downtown or they be omo do. You understand? So everybody will go there around you.
You have the challenge of trying to keep yourself out of the
setting. You understand? And parents for house no go know the struggle wey you dey face.
Fact.
For students,
peer pressure and the rest.
It is a very tough decision because you sef go some kind workers dey you say you go wan waka but you no go fit waka the waka.
I dey tell you that kind thing dey very very.
If you go that side of your street because
fact.
you don grow down feel so okay na this side you dey live definitely you don join omo odu or you don join omo downtown so you no fit come our area but you neutral guy if you wan go play ball for this side if you wan go ride bicycle or if you wan go play PS Konami.
I dey tell you
for that one.
múlẹ̀ ọmọ ẹrú ni.
It's very very tough. I think till now still one of my greatest joy because I no join any of the do and all of that. I think that should be one of those things that's actually kept me going and out of the trenches as well. Because men na very very tough thing because for school dem dey, for streets dem dey, for adugbo dem dey. You understand? Okay. To come keep yourself say you not do anything.
It's really hard. Okay now, I would ask, what if the advice you could give to any young nigga now or any person who listen to this thing? We will say either their siblings, either their younger brother, their younger sister, they get this kind of peer pressure.
They interview me.
No, I don't interview you now.
So honestly, the thing is. You should not succumb to any form of peer pressure. Instead, now you go supposed to be that pressure with the pressure peer. You understand? Don't succumb to any.
Like go worry them.
You understand? Don't succumb to any form of peer pressure because if you give chance to peer pressure, you might eventually come short of things. You say even you don't want to.
Fact.
You can't blame yourself at the end of the line. You understand? Say okay, why? You understand? Because honestly, you don't want some things they say naturally you don't want to. Because you don't see one or two of your friends all the time. You've got no choice.
You want people to
you understand?
That avoid saying you grab yourself.
Deep down, you don't want to run, but because you don't want to feel say okay, you don't want to be left out. Yeah, you don't want to be left out and all of that things. You just want to feel along.
Yes.
that's it.
Yes, actually, well, I think I actually had that fear, but it's just that my own fear factor that I had growing up. I won't lie to you. I had a very, very tough background growing up, coming up in trenches. I would just say my biggest fear then was not making it in life. So that myself was not making it in life. I was too young. I'm still young actually, but the fear of after all this while person don't go through person don't make money it did very, 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 very devastating. Now I actually grew up in Orele, you get, and Orele na person be say on how it is man, oh man, like if you're not strong, you won't be able to survive in the hood. Now, when a person say normally gangs you go to hear Shetty boys, you go to hear Alale boys, you go to hear those. Get some guy say you're more as a young nigga you get fear of God or more. You guys leave that area like they avoid them. You get, and I actually went on to go to a school. That is like an only boys school. I went to government college school.
I go only boys school too.
Now, funny thing is, coming out from primary school, I don't understand how my old man did it align level. They post me go boy and girl school.
You say no go.
The guy say no. Say they look my eyes so. Say I go do weekend. I go weekend. And it was actually like a thing in the hood when on my high they finish primary school, went to secondary school, boys would be happy because they would see ladies they say they go they lash on the code. But when I said no, this is not what I want for you. The guy pushed me down only boys school. Now only boys school now another struggle on his own.
Sure.
You get more like bullies here and there. You get now me now as a nerd really wear glasses. I mean when you say you get like struggling to always prove yourself that guy. I don't be body boy you. I be like you. I don't know you wear glasses. It was like at the point you won't want to fight because these people break your glasses. That problem. You get. But if you reach out, they go say she you join, but they go she say which kind of robbery you go play. You get. So you gaining your confidence, number one, is a struggle. You being outspoken is a struggle. As a young person in the hood, you talk too much, you collect beating. You talk say you raise your voice small, you collect beating. You get that struggle. You get. And I don't know how to put this. We all at the point in time we got that struggle. We face am. More for life as we face am.
Yeah, because all these things you've mentioned, honestly, they are things that they are attributes that you definitely it's a must have.
Okay.
It is a must have because if you did school, like you said, you go only boys school, I go only boys school. Boys, your mates no fit dey challenge you say one thing, so you be as so you be I no go fit challenge am back. Sure, that na attribute you see as a guy for trade you go get because once they don't carry you as ote for inside school, you go carry ote for street. Even for your house, for your own compound, you no go fit talk. Say because okay, me and this guy dey go school, you don see as dem rubbish me for school. You no fit talk.
That low self-esteem, but when they enter, when they low self-esteem, I'm like
pressure go dey set in and all of those kind of. So you need all these attributes. You gats yawiri, you gats mad, you gats dey very, you gats dey outspoken, you gats dey a little bit of, you gats dey violent, not to the extreme though. Not to the extreme, but you know all these things. You guys check and balance out.
Yes.
You guys get weary.
As a young nigga for hood, yes, normal. You need to have a bit of violence in you because those violence actually helps. Mm-hmm. Now, if it's what I mean by violence is you should be ready to always ginger anybody that wants to fuck you up at any point in time. You get now if you just stay with your niggas now they chill, they help now they yarn, now they catch on a cruise. One person will just go through some kind personal cruise, say you know say go pay you normal. Now, if at that point in time you do not react to it, either facially or you do am physically, say guy what's the sub IEP, you do am vocally, the guy won't do am again.
Definitely.
You get, and I think we all have this challenge of that we always face of someone trying to pitch us down at every gathering that we are. Someone will always have that personal joke that will hurt you, and you now, you no go want react when they be like say you're to the para or you just have a cash cruise. At the same time, you want to make your point that guy, what's your problem?
That's too extreme.
You get now that struggle between you holding yourself and you like everybody the case out. And first things first in the trenches, when you need to have that firm mind. Because sewa that place, anything we solve for there, even as a young nigga for the hood, if you don't do that stuff here for evening now, Sunday evening now, let's say okay, go buy food stuff or go buy rice, so go buy tomorrow for everybody go chop, for everybody come out Monday morning. If you just go there now on code, you get now they buy the thing before you know drum bottles, you don't take off. The money when they send you message, if you don't see them again, your slippers, if you don't see them again, but you want to reach out first before they use you count scores on the matter. Now the matter, that's what take me now. Anything can happen. Everybody's always on the 10 toes. You get.
But honestly, I don't say this thing they bad, but then me, I not gonna lie. One of those things where I still miss for trends now the street fight. Honestly.
Well,
now the street fight. Yeah. Because now, if it they falling now, but then, man,
it's not funny.
Honestly,
I think from street fights, it went into school fights.
Yes.
And juggling.
No, I think from school fight it went into street fight.
You sure?
I did sure.
Sure.
well, different fights, different.
It is me. From my own part of trenches. It always starts from the streets. When boys who just do the engine one party, get because issue 1, you match me, don't match me because issues 2. Do you get? And once they don't throw blue for house like that, when they don't separate them, the next thing where you go see them again na in school. Now you go tracker. You get, and you don't go check out from school.
Sometimes the reverse is the case. The issue fit start for school.
But
if it be VS, una fit go over electricity service or una go play principal pump, make the issue start from there. But you know say as una dey give yourself issues, you don't know say I know you now, no be so street you dey stay for Barika.
Bam!
And go finally come out. So from school, as we dey chase ourselves from different school, the main road and all that, we no see ourselves, we no fit catch you for school because say your school, okay, this school for area there, e dey na Igbobi College. Okay. Igbobi College gets this army barracks. You understand? They no born you well. No school don't ever win Igbobi College. No school because say as soon as they go, army don't come outside with belt, with this one, with pipe and all of that thing to beat you now.
It's just like
you know if you win that school. So the highest you lose, you don't map their faces, you know their streets. For weekend or for night, just go throw stones, throw bottles, just constitute nuisance for them streets. Honestly, street fight.
It's just like for our own angle. It just like too complex now. See on how it is now. See your school now won't come mad. You won't come follow to look fight. I'm like, are you normal? Like how I want to job because Tulu complex has like 36 schools.
Shey you get? That's my school.
Like I don't understand.
My school has about. Make I count. For inside one complex, we get CMS, white, we get Owls, we get St. Luke's Junior Grammar School, we get Bariga Junior Grammar School, we get CMS girls, we get Japomolu girls, we get Ajayi Crowder, we get Abikin Adela Ja. We get about 8 different schools inside one compound. Funny now, inside one compound, we get one gate, you go see school 1, school 2, 1 school. Inside another compound, you go see school 1, school 2. So all these different compounds still under one big gate. If they come open gate for everybody, you go build a house like this, man. Come see the crowd, man.
You get. So it's just like all these kind of feelings now. If you were not actually born in James, or if you didn't go in James, you don't really understand what you really talk. So okay, now I think say now, okay, as a student in school, one of the schools, after break, you don't have time. So I'm just in school now. This time in school now.
As you don't reach 4:30 like this, you don't clean your shoes.
I tell you.
Go see MS girls gate, go wait for babes.
No,
if you go in Adelaja, go wait for. Sometimes me and my school, they wait for those kind of time. from 3:30 we don't come for school, we don't bribe gate man. If you don't get money, we don't jump fence.
No
We
man.
don't jump fence, go Ivadila. And if you know the distance between my school and Ivadila, bros, and we go waka come. So when we don't come for school by 3. We reach Ivadila, let's say that by 4. They don't open that jam because Ivadila are like missionary school, so they be like no be public school per se because they get day and body so now fine tush girls dey Ivadila jam. You understand? So we don't follow the babe talk, come on for there. So if you come for there for 5, that kind of 5 they don't open your own school gate. Our school don't close, so before we walk, which school girls all they come out, right? So we will just jam them for their gate. Still carry 1 or 2 babes, talk, and those kind of things. Those days of to go, scheming, badro.
Okay.
Man.
More no lie, or like off the record, more no lie. Who's boys have 2 passes for to go?
I swear. Life for to go, man.
It's actually funny how like me now I can't get memories because me now like I said I went to government college. Government college now normal like school be say with no degree. I'm white yeah. Until Guruju, and now government college is like in the center of so many things. If any school want to do any competition will make sense, and it's our school they come to one. You get like private schools from the island, the mainland, all these government college come to competition. And if at all, government college always be part of the competition. You want to look and see that all these boys every say afternoon and they go doing pushes up and down with bottles. You get and like to some extent, I feel growing up in the trenches and attending public school help us.
Definitely.
You get because I was like talking about your courage, like your outspokenness. If you don't talk for school, they go ride you. You get, and you need to be bold enough to talk.
Definitely.
You get, it's just I don't know. Like my school, you guys say okay, like from Wednesday, they run the plan say
how Friday won't be.
We won't go fight.
The girl will every Friday, Larry Shine. 10. Larry Shine day for I think say na Iwa Yabi na Onike Larry Shine day. Now from Wednesday. So we cut cardboard. They sell you write you are invited to Larry Shine. Now about 15 or 100 naira. That cardboard na ticket. So they sell the ticket starting from Wednesday. We don't sell ticket of Larry Shine. We go happen on Friday night.
Wow.
They sell tickets. So that cardboard, we buy 2 big cardboards. We feel this is that cardboard about 100 or 50. Do you understand? So we go sell for our school, we sell for girls. But majorly now the girls will sell for. Because we won't make the girls come. Because our school, if you carry the boys go, but we won't make the babes come. So we don't plan from Wednesday like shine. Now hotel and food and lounge and banquet. For Friday nights. Now sold out, bros forget. Now sold out every Friday for Larry Shine. Now sold out. Now full blast. Now
are you serious?
Now full blast. Trenches babe. Ghetto vibe. Funny how most of the time they always chase us come up for Larry Shine because we go be as paying from go and boys with the bad all those go out the go. We dey and most of babes wey dem wan bad with na our babes from school wey we gather come and na one go dey use street credibility dey call the chance us say omo bros we no gree go before you know but everybody don dey shake
you just be like Brazil in my area that year. That's like we say for that brand rooftop and everybody they go do their thing. You go see niggas like this, don't need plan, say okay, alright, one day say we won't buy our 1 bottle of half, our 1 bottle of bed. We don't keep her down already, say alright, and funny enough, don't be say we won't go to party or anything. We won't just go rock. Oh God. No be small matter. I get few of my guys then, but that time these guys they don't just party away, they don't just go rock. We don't just say the time for streets. If you go jam them for Brazil, like you follow them down, nothing. And boys that they derive joy for that kind of bad thing, and yes now. And sometimes I tend to figure out that even if it's God's grace, I feel saying that self-determination that they make most of us reach where we did and still dey yearn for more better things.
Definitely.
You get because when you look at it, There's so many factors, so many things that's hindering you in the trenches. Limited resources, bad belly here and there, you know, like some people they snitch normal. And yes, I want to ask one question, yeah. Are you with me? I want one question. I want to know, because growing up in my area, we have a code that this thing goes by. How do you think snitches should be handled? If someone being a snitch, how do you think it should be handled?
Well, it depends on within you do go. How great.
Okay, it gets degrees of punishment.
Yeah, sure, you understand.
Okay.
But snitches get stitches though.
No.
You know me say you know go still get punished. Sure you get.
So
now for my area, I'll tell you say you get downtown boys, you get almost boys. So them shall like put them shop biscuits them. You understand me? Them shall like put them shop biscuits them people them. Them no they like them like say make all these boys when they follow them, make them dey work. Even if you don't go school, at least you work. Even if you say go do labourer work, go everywhere for one side.
Something to show.
Shey you get. No go dey thief, still dey jump. Shey you understand. So if they don't catch those boys, say they come report am say ẹ̀gbọ́n ọmọ yìí ló jà ní bàbá go thief one thing, go rob one thing, follow them go do jump. Shey you understand. You get as dem punish those boys.
Normal.
Na them go buy cane come. Bros, no be the small canes o. Dem dey buy like cane bond, shey you understand?
Okay.
Take flog, and this kind flog no be say they go do for inside room, and they go do put there for T junction.
This that gongon.
Shey you understand? For T junction, you go like
I want to ask, like the parents of the children no dey.
Bros, parents of the children dey, but this one no be children wey say dem be like me, wey say dem dey hear.
For the
Now,
house.
children wey don lost, wey their head don cut.
Our lost boys.
Wey their ears don cut, wey dem don cut their ears come, wey dey say dem wan dey follow boys. Okay, dem born àdúgbò no say make you no follow us, but you know say me I get work by them. So I dey advise you to get something doing. Sometimes they dey push them, dem dey build house for that side. You don go collect or go there. You go join them do labourer work. You sef dey get 2K per day. Shey you understand? But you 2K no fit do you again. You wan go carry person TV, you wan go thief person dish, you wan go.
It's not allowed.
Shey you understand? It is
not allowed.
So all those kind of things, they go buy bunch of cane for T junction, flog them. Bros, the flogging, no be here. You sef, your heart go dey cut as you dey see them dey flog them. Say, ew, na this bros dey flog a boy like this. Me, if they go report me wey no be a boy, I wan take flog me. So sometimes.
You are looking for.
So sometimes now, those ẹ̀gbọ́n àdúgbò dem be form of discipline.
Yeah.
Or let me say disciplinarian to some parents. Say you know go school and okay, I'll go report you to Shola. They no born your papa well. You go pull up. They no because Shola could go for T junction with cane. If cane no dey 2x2 or you know paddle, cane no paddle. Yeah. Fucking hell, bro. If they're wiping cane no paddle for yash. Man, but then so snitches get stitches and all of that. If you snitch, they go run your work.
Cool, because you know say normal like I said, this commercial don't give me another insight of how other trenches now they handle matters if it arise. Yes, true, you will always get the ditch, but before then, where I'm from, or where the area, the church where I'm from, or where I go, they might actually tell you that you did anything. They just bite you small. They will bite you small. They will bite you small till when they want finally do it, they won't do you. You don't know say this is they come, but you don't know how you want to come, what to be your offense. It's just that on how I think young boys for the hood, they always like fast life.
Yes.
And kudos to those wey train us, wey still hold us tight, more no enter street, more no loss. Let us know say no matter how you want to do am, na small you go chop food wey hot. You get, and gee, why are you rushing to? Who they pursue you?
I don't know, let me cut in. I think one of the reasons why we are not rushing is the fact that enjoyed life. We've seen how life is
Really
meant to be
is.
enjoyed and all of that. And we know that with what we get for hand, bros, now just with small timing,
Everything was
everything
solved.
will solve. And that's the way you won't rush for. It will day in surplus. Sure, you understand? Because I believe, say, now waiting you don't really work for, now you go rush.
Fact.
But waiting you work for, waiting you sweat for.
You don't want me to finish quick, sir.
Sure, you understand?
You don't small.
And that small, you just dey chop your life small, you dey enjoy am small. I believe we've seen that, we've understood the fact that life is not meant to be rushed. Definitely, you only live once, then that one's every day, but then you know gas rush am.
Fact.
At all, you know gas rush am because we've learned that so many things will make person dey successful, but na just a step at a time.
Yes.
You cannot rush it. You cannot delve into it today and say by tomorrow and next week I want to be like them, this kid, the likes of them, but it is not possible.
I always tell my guys, say, everybody you are seeing gets demon ready to fight. At every given point in time, everyone trenches is on demon time. I'm telling you, like, don't this guy really back at the past, don't know what's in the thing for your head.
Sure.
Like, yeah, be born.
You're hot.
You get, you look at half. If you just pass, we can even see yourself.
I swear.
Because
You don't go far.
Okay, and like with patience, everything will set. Now, another thing why I know say I go by the needs, or why I know say I dey always enjoy when I dey small, why they go for trenches, now trenches free.
Ew.
Yeah.
Saturday like this is not sure.
Yeah.
Nakara.
Man,
Nakara.
you know, like,
But wait though, you dey chop those Ghana puff, that brown one.
like any moment now.
Oh god.
You know, see, where I grew up in, that puff now, any time you say for morning, I will feel it for feed self.
Before you brush.
We feel it for feed, hold the play ball. Zinc, bang. As any other guy say, once the say, Alpha come here, come sell.
You go sell that racket finish, I swear.
He's not living there till
At all, you go sell
go
and
finish.
You go sell and finish.
That's it boils down to the love and the unity where everybody gets. You can like, I they buy 200 around now, man, chop. Another person go buy. Another person go buy. Before you know, on a party, you get. Now, well, I think one of the favorite meals I always enjoyed is bread and peas.
Oh God, tell it.
Like,
Francis. Francis.
It's
And this kind of bread and peas, no be Yoruba or Igbo bread and peas. Now them Togo bread and peas.
You get.
Fast.
Like top notch, like bro. Like about there, like growing up, when everybody like 200 in the big boy now, for sure, belly full, and I'm like, I go back, all those amala joints too. I like to really calm down. People don't like to see all this. Slave mama don't do. Well, online this thing. What they go use para. I'm already use next beat. Get it's confirm we do or confirm F4. I mean, I like my own like the goosey. I was once struggle find coke that time. Use and flex my thing. You get like food, like freestyle food, like all those donuts what they do.
I tell person recently say to get food for trenches no scarce at all.
At all.
Just come up for your house, look left, look right. Options dey for left.
Food combinations in the trenches are always mad.
I swear.
Like you have so many options.
You cannot run out of options. Even if you dey inside and you don't know wetin to chop, just
come outside.
Just come outside. Options go dey for you by default. Options go dey. You go know wetin to choose from. You go know okay, na this I chop rice yesterday, make I chop beans and bread today, or make I chop akara today, make I chop akamu, or make I chop cocoa. Oh man,
it's just crazy now, man. I miss growing up, like growing up from like this our church we talk about now. So many things. Now, and I would ask, like in your school, do you guys have that very, very wicked teacher who say everybody the time? Like get that person. No, I need to ask because I need to ask.
You guys some teachers wey say we dey call them. This one wey dey start from na under tree dem dey dey. And bro say if dem carry your kids go down that tree,
you are gone.
If you don't get money, you are gone. If you don't get money, you are gone because those kind of teachers and teachers wey will tell you say it is either you go and buy me wetin I brought the chop that time. Let's say na Egro and Pepsi I brought the chop that time. Or you go wash car, or you go buy recharge card.
I think I have
All
one
those kind of teachers, man.
Now, I thought
They know the base start from.
we call it Jegbo.
Yeah, those
What
now
we call
those
it,
now that place be the worst place of punishment. Even
And
principal dey fear those people wey dey be under that tree. Na make I come tell you those wey dey under that tree, further maths teacher or she be on the agreed Mr. Abdul.
Agric people must dey there. Jegbo. He must. That guy eye dey always dey red.
Mr. Ajayi, government teacher dey dey. Mr. Ajayi na one crazy teacher wey say he go our school na 2-story building. Let's say na so every public school dey now 2-story building.
Okay, I think my own school was like 2-story building, yes.
2-story building.
Yes,
Now,
2-story building, yes.
Mr. Ajayi na that kind teacher wey go dey upstairs, the last floor, for break everybody dey. If you just point cane for down like say, that boy, everybody go disappear.
Salakoni, yes.
Everybody.
Salako.
Make you just stretch cane for that.
Salako.
That boy, everybody, you no go see bird.
No be lie.
Mr. Ajayi, if you
Salako
want
for
to-
senior school, then Odukoya for junior school. No be lie.
If Mr. Ajayi won't meet you there, touch your toe.
That's Odukoya.
He get as they twist the cane like this, bros.
I tell you that's Odukoya. French teacher in secondary school then. Oh, like.
Man, and we get the likes of Mr. Taiwo wey dey inside, na English teacher wey dey inside staff room. The man na very old man, he no dey talk. But if the man catch you, na there. And we get some kind female teachers too. Isaiah, Ayomidi,
Well, I don't really have issues with. I don't have issues with my French teachers then no at this school. I'm about those men. If you look at and I can tell anyone when I was in junior school, like junior high school, I don't see any of my peers who studied French reach me. Because
French?
I dey tell you,
Wow.
I can write French, I can read French.
your French teacher go like you because we are.
Everybody in the school knows French.
Because of that teacher.
You dey whine me. No cap, Odukoya, no cap, bro. I'm like, I know he go give you assignment for the French. There's some funny assignments that he gave us one time. Woman part of the body. He don't teach us for class. He teach us from the waist go down. Because the more go to the assignment of from the waist come up. With drawing, now drawing, you know. So if you're drawing bad, that's on you. Drawing, bro. Now, hold on, sorry. Now, this guy, if you write the assignment, just forget am.
He's gone.
You go chop cake. Yes. Like the guy is so fierce that one of our students, we call him Elenjo, Shegun, because she don't do assignments, he does see the house burn. No car. And I'm telling you, no car. That's how they give him the name Elenjo. Now, your house got burnt. Your uniform is intact. Your bag is intact. So now, where is your French note in your bag? Do you not understand? I'm like,
now only the French notes the house boy.
when he said that in school, everybody laughed. And the man didn't argue with him. You're like, okay, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Okay, okay, no wahala, you can go. Everybody chop cake.
Only you no chop.
You lock up. The man has secretly sent someone to go and check this people's house. It's like 1 week.
CIA agent.
I'm telling you, the man didn't say anything. That is the only man that can actually be in just 2A and hit his cane on the wall and tell you just 2B, just 2C, you are disturbing me. I can tell you that everybody will be quiet.
Like graveyard.
Because it's that guy can flog every.
Flogging na him best thing.
Wait.
Na him hobby.
To round this whole school thing up, yeah. Oduka beat my whole class when I was in just one. My whole class of about 300 and something students. Why him beat us? We dey make noise, come ask us question. Now he don't give us 3 options. I think the options came with student answering. He will ask you randomly, basically the answer. If it's anything you talk, it will sound like this. So if you say any of these 3 people answer the correct, come stand behind them.
Okay.
Funny enough, none of us got the answer. He flogged all of us, touch or toe, bro.
Yeah.
It was almost, you could para, you could reach your spine. Now, I feel growing up in churches is actually one of the things that has kept me going and giving me that do or die vibe. If you're a guy, you guys make this money, you guys live one kind of good life. You get like there's no one guy picture you, there's no relenting. You get no relenting. And I won't lie, my advice to people, whether grown or young, whether old or young people, any guys for the hood. As long as you stay for the hood and get plans of living anytime soon. The plan is to live and get this bag alive.
Definitely.
Do you get? It's not about where you're going. It's not about the speed. It's about the speed at which you are hitting it. You get? Sometimes you are meant to go at 180. Sometimes you need to come down to 170. Sometimes you need to come down to 160.
Because last everybody will get to that destination.
Yes, getting there alive and in good health.
Because you are
is the main thing.
You are of no use to anybody dead.
You get? If you are dead is one thing. If you are alive and you are ill, example you have one terminal illness, based on say you take drugs, based on say so I say they can say ice and all these things that don't come in full. Normal. Where we did they enjoy our loud they carry ice come.
If your skin not full, no body.
You get. Just stay on cruise, say if you control.
I think before we call it a day, my own advice would be the same thing, but it would be don't succumb to peer pressure.
Okay.
Don't succumb to peer pressure. See some things you see. Everybody gets what they want to achieve and attain for life. You don't get your own stance, your schedule already. Nobody follow another man's schedule because say you're a friend, because say you're a guy, because say you're 5 or 6. No, you understand. So most times it is not by say how far, it's by how well. She understands.
So be like,
do not succumb to peer pressure. Know what you want for yourself. And me, I know say this guy it is wide enough to fly
everybody
should understand. So
like
if say SK your body fit carry on Arizona Bros, they Arizona lane. If you know say Chelsea and then Eagles dry G if they carry Bros, no follow them carry NSC. If you know say Mama put your money carry, you follow them go Mr. Biggs.
In the nutshell, not to pass yourself. You get plan, yes, but now small. Baby steps first before you begin to run. Take baby steps. You get. Yes, we've come to the end of this episode. I hope I didn't talk about school. With this viewpoint of mine,
you go debates then.
I don't really go.
I know they do debates now.
I don't
drama competition and they do.
I bet you just stay one place. They catch my cruise. They use them and they laugh. When I do nothing. But I know this is anything to do. So yes, with this viewpoint of ours, we hope that we've been able to teach you one or two things, able to touch some relatable parts of your childhood.
I hope we've made you go down memory lane. So you said don't go reminisce on one or two things. Remember one or two things.
If at all, you get. So that is what this podcast is about. Giving you vibes on vibes, giving you something you can actually relate to, and something you know that okay, even if asked or being asked to share your views about this thing, it will take you time. Like if you don't say yes, you will get with it, you will talk. Do you understand? Yes, and once again, I want to thank you guys for your support, for your moral support, for all the old whining, for all the old bashing. So one person said, "Don't drag me the last night." I said, "Guy, wait till you this smoke guy." That one just pull rope for my neck, drag me up and down. That one did. Drag himself follow for the game. No man. No say nah, I don't follow. I know to smoke for this one. Next episode, I feel carry my whole bunk come here. But no, you are everywhere good. You get. Thank you guys. Please comment, engage us on our comment section. Let us hear your views. Let us know where and where you feel say we fit improve. Which you feel say we fit discuss. Trust me, you can actually give us topic where if you say okay, it's very very important people listen to what people talk about. Trust me, you would actually.
And if you want to come on the show as well, drop it in the comment section.
Yes.
Everybody is allowed to come. You're allowed to come to air your views and all of that.
And yes, I don't know if you mentioned it. We can actually, there's the time we'll actually do a live session on the show. You get where you can actually call in and like share your views and it's recorded on the show too. You get so it's fine. Like I said, thank you very much. We appreciate all your efforts you put into making this podcast a very big one.
And your patience as well. Their patience.
Correct. I know you guys. I don't know, man. I don't know if they drag you, but they drag me for this thing.
I know they said to create content no easy. There's a lot of work and for, but then we cannot start
with the old money that is going on. It's cash flow and the rest.
Elections and all of that.
So please, we apologize for taking too long to drop this, but I know this one will be your worthwhile. You get. Yes, this is High Priest, the good vibe emitter. I will try my best. Vibes on vibes, you get. So this is me signing out. So my guy.
Signing out to Isho Mobala. See you next time.
Bye bye.
Peace out.